Hey, this is Barry Odell, the Church of Christ at Mammoth Spring Facebook page, and I wanted to take just a few minutes today. This is going to be shorter than normal. I wanted to take a few minutes today to talk a little bit about a couple of things going on here at Mammoth Spring. So I started doing these videos a couple months ago with some help and encouragement of a couple good friends of mine in the Jonesboro, Arkansas area. And I usually do Bible studies, answer questions, and things like that. But today I wanted to talk about the church here at Mammoth Spring for just a few minutes. This congregation has been in existence for a long time and been a good and faithful and strong congregation in the area. You can learn more about the church here on our website. It's mammothspringchurchofchrist.com. We're getting ready, starting Sunday, to do a couple of, well, not a couple, but changing up our Bible classes a little bit. And I want to talk about that for just a couple of minutes. One of the things that we're doing is our whole congregation is starting a new curriculum this Sunday. And this is just by way of example, but it's done by Paul Sane at Sane Publications. There's so much good material at that website. I can't remember if it's sanepublications.com or .org, but anyway, beginning Sunday morning here at Mammoth, we're going to have 2 adult Bible classes going on. One, of course, will be in the auditorium, and one of our elders, Randy Ward, is going to be teaching that. And it's going to be a study of, well, it's called the New Testament Survey. I'm going to be starting a second class, and it's going to be in our fellowship hall, and it's going to be with the young adults. And what I call young adults, anybody basically from 18 to 40, somewhere in that range. College-age students, young married couples, things like that. And we're going to be studying, I'm going to show you, we're going to be studying this book here called Plain Bible Talk by Ken Butterworth. And this is a 52-week book. Covers a lot of different things. Just for example, this Sunday, the very first lesson is called About God. And then just looking down through the list here, lesson 6, about the one blood-bought church. Lesson 14, about the blood-stained cross. Just, it goes, like I said, goes on and on. 52 different lessons about the Beatitudes, about gambling. Lesson 37, about rightly dividing the Bible. So, this coming Sunday morning, we're going to have a new class for our young adults. It's going to be in the fellowship hall, and I'll be teaching that. And then on Wednesday nights, we'll have one adult class. It'll be in the auditorium, and I'll be teaching that. And it's with this same material by Sane Publications, and I'll be teaching a survey of the Old Testament. And then our kids, all of our children's classes, are going to be starting this same material as well. So I'm looking forward to that. I think it's going to be a good change, and I'm really looking forward to this young adult class that we're going to be doing beginning Sunday morning. Something else I want to take just a minute to talk about is something that this congregation does here that many of you who watch the videos and comment and share things know about. It's called the Fulton County Gospel News. And this is a little publication that's been going on since 1953. And I'm looking at my computer screen here. You can go to our website as well, mammothspringchurchofchrist.com, and there are a couple of tabs on the left-hand side of our website there. About halfway down, one is called What is FCGN? Talks a little bit about the history of the paper. The one below that, there's an article and author index. I actually had a friend message me last night looking for some Bible material on certain subjects, and I said, well, I hadn't written anything in the paper on that, but I have an author and article index. You click on that and it opens up a document that from 1953, and I forget exactly when I ended it. Seems like it was in the end of 2017 or maybe the end of 2018. Can't remember. But it has, again, every article that's ever been written in the paper from 1953 until, I believe it's 2018. Hello, Lee. How are you doing today? Just doing a little bit different type of video today. But then below that, the article author index, we have 7 different tabs. The first one, for example, there is FCGN 2010's PDFs. And you put your cursor on that and you can scroll down, and it goes from the first one, which is the last paper, November, December of 2019. Hey, Stephanie, how are you today? November, December of 2019, you scroll down and it goes all the way to January of 2010. So I've done that for each decade that the paper's been in existence. Now, about Fulton County Gospel News, there's a couple different ways you can get that paper. You can either get it through the United States Postal Service, and if you'd be interested in getting a hard copy of that, you can send me a message on here on Facebook, and I'll with your name, your address, zip code, and all that kind of stuff, and I'll be happy to add you to it. You can also get it through email. I set up a contact system through my Gmail account, and I think right now I have 151 contacts who receive the Fulton County paper through email. You can receive it that way, or you can just access it on our website here. And each time I get the next edition of the paper done, I upload the most recent paper to the website. And in fact, I'm going to have to add a new tab on our website for the 2020s. The January, this is a bi-monthly paper, so the January-February edition of 2020, there are going to be 3 different articles. I'm going to write one. I've got 2 friends. One's already in the paper, written by a preacher named by the name of Jason Hilburn. Does a lot of good work. He preaches in Florida, Baker, Florida. And then there's going to be a 3rd article in there by I call him a friend. I've met him. I don't know him greatly, but I know what he does, and I know of him, Tyler Jenkins. And he's writing a very interesting article. His wife has been dealing and struggling with cancer for some time, and so I asked him to kind of coordinate with his wife and write an article on their experience and dealing with that. So that I think that's going to be a really interesting article. But anyway, you can access the paper in those 3 ways: the Postal Service, email, or just go to our website as I upload each edition of the paper as the newest one comes out. So I'm not going to do much more than that. Just wanted to talk about these new Bible classes, tell you a little bit about the congregation here, and specifically about the Fulton County Gospel News. So got several on the live stream, and I always appreciate you who watch, those of you who watch the live stream. I'll try to start back next week doing other Bible study videos, but appreciate you tuning in today. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving yesterday, good relaxing day with family and friends and food. But hope you have a good rest of the day, and I will see you on the next video.